Okay, let's get on with day 3 of our training menus. This is for the morning session. I have prepared a training menu here, which I would just like to scroll up in a minute. Okay, for day 3, ito po yung training menu po natin, para po sa umaga. It always starts with the technique work. After you're done your basic warm up for the morning, it's good to get in and start working on technique. Wag ho natin sayangin yung opportunity to do this instead of just giving the swimmers just anything to swim for the warm up. Let's get on and work with the technique, because this has a cumulative effect, as I have said. Each time you do this, maaring 10 minutes lang to, but if you add up all the minutes that they have done this, it will really help develop and improve their stroke technique. Okay, so you can work on whatever you need to, on main stroke or IM or in general freestyle. Kung ano po yung pangangailangan ng swimmer, as I mentioned previously, yun po yung gagawin po natin. Second, and as usual, is always the core work. You have to work on this so that you're constantly firing the core muscles each time, each morning workout and each afternoon workout. You're always engaging the core. Pwede po nyo bigyan po ng the same core exercises or core routine para sa swimming workouts. It won't hurt because mag-a-adapt lang po yun. Ang pinaka-importante ron, pag nakapag-adapt na yung swimmer at nakita ninyong nakakaigin at nadadalian lang siya, pwede po naman na natin siyang palitan. We can upgrade that to a much challenging and much higher level of form of core training. Marami ho dyan tayong pwedeng i-download po sa internet, and you can watch and you can create your own core sequences. Okay? Always the anaerobic power, because since we're working on slow twitch muscles most of the time, okay, we cannot neglect the anaerobic power. This is working the fast twitch muscles each time. And each time we need to do about 3 minutes of work for this, okay? You can go IM. IM turns, fly back, or IM exchange, fly back, back breast, breast free. And then you can go freestyle. Okay, you can use breakouts and you can use turns for this. It doesn't matter, okay? Kung ano po yung mga kakailanganin po ninyong i-improve, mga starts, turns, technique, approach to the wall, breakouts from the wall, yun po yung portion ng training na to na pwede ho natin siyang ilagay. Okay? Then we move on to the main set. Notice po ninyo, kagaya po nung dati, yung nasa taas, aerobic capacity 2 plus aerobic capacity 1. Yung aerobic capacity 2 is just mainly featuring swim here for like 10 minutes. And then after they have completed the 10-minute swim, the best thing that they can do is to swim aerobic capacity 1. This trains the body in effect to recover. So, maiging gamitin ho to. Instead of mag-rest lang yung swimmer, palanguin ho natin at least sa mga 10-15 minutes, because you're training the body to recover. Diyan ho sila kukuha at ng general endurance nila, no? This will really help improve their capacity for endurance. You can use these things here, okay, and you can do hypoxic swimming for aerobic capacity 1. Well, I would do that. This is very effective to build endurance. Okay, and it also sets the technique into place. And again, you need to take a pulse rate. Okay, I would take a pulse rate after each of these repetitions. But I would also take a pulse rate before we start the set, para ho malaman ho natin talaga kung gaano ho kabilis mag-recover yung athlete at saka ano po yung pulse rate niya na rested ho siya. Paiba-iba ho yun depending ho dun sa physical condition ng athlete, kung pagod or nakapahinga po siya, no? So dun pa lang nyo malalaman, okay? And I'd like to share with you a tip, because nung swimmer ako, kinukuha ko ho yung pulse rate ko the minute I wake up in the morning. I have a small clock beside my bed, and I use the 6-second count to count my pulse rate. The minute I get up, kinukuha ko kagad yung pulse rate ko, so I'll have a pretty good idea of how tired I am or how rested I am. Normally po, ang wake-up pulse rate ko nung araw, nung swimmer po ako, is going around 7 to 8 beats per every 6 seconds. Sometimes 8. Pag 8 po yun, ibig sabihin pagod ako. Pag 7, it's a normal day. Pag 6, I'm really rested because my heart just really needs to pump slowly to provide me with the blood and the oxygen for my system, no? So it means to say that you're very rested. These are just tips na ginagawa ko ho dati na wala ho naman sa libro, but it actually helps because the results I got out from that are very positive. Okay, then you can have a kick set here for 20 minutes. Pwede po namang, instead of giving 20 minutes straight, you can go 50s, 100s, and then 200s, and then back again to 50s, 100s, and 200s, okay? It's important to get the pulse rate here. Always 2 reads para malalaman po natin dito kung gaano kabilis ho mag-recover yung swimmer. Okay? Kung dito, kung kaya pa niyang dalhin yung ability niya to recover from in comparison to this other set, no? Malalaman po natin kung ano po talaga yung kondisyon ng swimmer, kung pagod na o hindi. And then always give technique work at the end. Kung pagod na po, as I said, this would be the best time to really give the swimmer a good good workout for technique, because it really challenges the nerves and the body or the individual to do the correct thing. Okay. Lastly, as you're ending the workout, okay, you end it always with flexibility exercises. Ito po yung mga static na exercises for stretching, okay, which you should always do after every workout para ma-relax ho yung muscles. And then this is also, again, very important. Palagi ho ko pong nilalagay ito kasi kinakailangan po hindi lang po nagtatapos yung training nila pagtapos po lumangoy. Actually dito talagang kasama po to sa training. This is really part and parcel of training, because this is in effect a recovery protocol. Okay? And 20 minutes na yan, palagi kong ina-emphasize. Kailangan po yan, within 20 minutes, makakain po yung swimmer. Kahit na ano pong snack, or kahit na anong drink, nakakaigi ho yun, just to help him replenish all the lost energy that he has expelled and spent in training. Okay, so let's go to the afternoon session. Yung afternoon session is basically aerobic. Okay, we're going through technique. It could be some other stroke, or it could be some other specific thing that you need to work on. Okay, so you can get that in here. Antimano sa warm up, kailangan nilagay na kaagad yon. And then the core, always the core. You can work on the back muscles here, just like in the previous exercises. Itong anaerobic power, okay, you can sprint, or you can do explosive work. For IM, you can do kick, you can do practically anything. Just try to induce as many anaerobic power sets that you can imagine or think of, because it will really help develop the dormant cells in the body to be activated. Ma-activate po yan, makakatulong po sa galaw po yan. I'm sorry, not the cells but the muscles. The more fast twitch muscles you activate, the better off that the swimmers will be. Mas lalo po yung wala ho yung mga swimmers ho natin na wala hong ability mag-sprint, kailangan ho nilang gawin to para ho naman maka-improve din naman sila at you're tapping whatever slow twitch, fast twitch muscles they have, no? So this is a relatively important work. And then here you could you notice yung aerobic capacity set dito. Instead of swim or hypoxic, nilagyan ko ng kick. Okay? This is aerobic capacity 1. That they'll do for 10 minutes. Okay? And you want to start challenging the body to do actually more work. And you can do that by kicking because, as I said, yung leg muscles are much bigger than the upper body muscles. Kaya the clamor for oxygen will be much greater. Kaya maigi hong gamitin tong kick talaga for aerobic training. You can use backstroke or freestyle. Okay, you can go breaststroke pull with dolphin dolphin kick. Okay, wearing fins, and you can use backstroke here, backstroke kick, pwedeng freestyle, pwedeng breaststroke kick, whichever, no, nakakatulong ho talaga yan. Para paiba-iba, so you're developing as many aspects and as many points in the body of the swimmer, no. So you always emphasize this if you're going to use backstroke, chin up and then hips up. Karamihan ho sa atin, we're always thinking of strength and power, okay? And we totally and completely neglect technique. Where the truth of the matter is, kahit na lagyan ho nyo ng power, kahit na gaano ho kabigat ang binubuhat ng swimmer, at gaano ho siya kalakas, okay? Nauuwi pa rin at nababalik pa rin yun sa technique. Because you need to convert that to actual use in the water. Kailangan ho yung lakas na naiipon niya at nagaganansyahan po niya pag nasa land po siya as a result of land training. Kinakailangan pa ho yun. Maturuan siya o makapaglikas kayo ng makatuklas kayo ng isang bagay na para magamit po niya talaga yun sa swimming niya. So you need to reconvert that and be able to use that for his actual swimming, no? Now the last portion here is this is practically aerobic because this is 20 minutes, but this involves technique work, and you can use swimming gear here. You can use your snorkels with fins and paddles, you know. Easy swim lang to. You can do single arm. Maganda rin ho sa haluan ng ibang strokes to. Okay? But earlier on, if you really want to work on freestyle, then you can just give them freestyle anyway, naka-IM dito. So you notice the workouts that I give, it's not all freestyle. Marami ho akong workout na binibigay na backstroke. Marami ho IM workout. Dun ho umiikot talaga yung training program because I really want the swimmers to be completely developed. Wag ho nating bigyan ho ng specific stroke. Hindi ho natin malalaman kung ano ho talaga yung stroke at yung event ng bata hanggang umabot po siya sa pagka-senior swimmer. So we will never know. If you don't use IM training or you don't develop any other stroke and you specialize in one event immediately, you're depriving that swimmer the opportunity to be able to improve his status and his performance in the future. Kasi hindi ho natin alam kung saan ho siya talaga gagaling. Okay? And it's always good to develop the other points of the body as well. That's why we'd want to train IM, and we'd like them to compete in all strokes so that they're very knowledgeable, no? about swimming races. They get smarter each time they swim all types of events. Okay, so this one I can need to emphasize this all the time. There's a 20-minute window. Okay? Para matapos ho kayo ng training. Within 20 minutes po, kailangan mo mag-snack po yung swimmer. Okay, so hanggang doon na lamang tong day 3. Okay? Let's move on to day 4. And I have to be very repetitious about this presentation, because the more times that I present this and the more times I use this language here, aerobic 1 and aerobic power, yung mga ganon, the more you will be able to familiarize yourselves with the new modern way of training our swimmers. No? So hanggang doon na lang naman po sa hanggang susunod po na presentation. Maraming salamat po.